Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever this happens to be arriving in your reality of now. All right, I gotta shift my space a little bit. My daughter's been utilizing time at the computer and a trash monster follows her. She she can be messier than she realizes. I had a really wonderful night's rest. I woke up this morning and there is this audio recording that I was listening to, and it talks about starting your morning and you're loving your couch, your bed, your appliances, your everything, your house, your home, and bringing it all to you. So you're still in bed and you start your morning meditation with thinking of all the things you're grateful for and that you love, which was a really good way to spend the last couple of hours. It had me thinking, there is huge difference between love and hate. It's not even remotely related. It's not the same side of a coin. Love is wishing and hoping and liking good intentions. You want good things to happen for that person. When they succeed, when they are happy, it's like you want good things. And when you see good things happen to them in your body, you're thankful. And it's like, yes, almost as if it's your good thing because the person that you love had a good thing. Hate is jealousy, envy. It's when something good happens to someone and you feel they don't deserve it or they didn't justify it or they did blah, 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 blah. It's a internal I think of those emotions, it's like tar on the organs internal, but that's personal perception of jealousy, envy, hate. That's not love. It's very easy to say, I love, and then fill in the blank. It's one of, I see artwork, I'm like, I love it. I say love with ease, and I say it often. I do have a pause when I hear people say it, because there's this, I've heard that many times. If you say words of love to others about me, because it gives you attention in the moment, and then you say words of hate about me because it gives you attention in the moment, that's not, let me explain that one better. Saying, I love Delinda, and saying it to others so that they look at you with a sympathy or they look at you with admiration. You are using my name and words to pat yourself on the back for your ego and your pride. There might be actuality behind the words that have been uttered. But when the actions are not loving, are not kind, and are purposely done to cause hurt and confusion, I won't pretend that to be loving behavior. It's not. There's a big difference. You want to surround yourself with people that don't just say good things to your face, but also protect your back. Friends that are loyal, that want to see good things happen and celebrate with success and are interested in your dreams, your ideas, your goals, your aspirations, the things that make you light up. People that care about the health of your heart center. They don't come simply to profit and take. I had someone who, he's like, you should marry a such and such man. And it was a very casual reference to himself. What I didn't tell him is that's the 7th person who's told me, you should marry me. Like, I think people see me and they're like, wow, I bet she comes with dinner. It's like, easy to love what people bring and add to your own reality. um, when what you love about somebody is what you can benefit, take, enjoy, and profit, that can be okay. Pay attention to those kernels of wisdom where when something good happens to them and you're me, or if they're hurt and you're like, I don't care. Careless behavior. When people express their emotions, their feelings, their thoughts, their innermost, that is also precious. When people share with you who they are, that is a gift. Everybody is incredibly unique, and you won't come across that person again. Everybody's loved by Source Internal. Everyone. And they all have the backing of their ancestors, those that have lived and died before they came. And also in the grid system of Earth herself is all of our records of lifetimes. You can meet people and instantly recognize them. The validity is the word that came to mind, but let me see if I can find something that fits better. Sustainability and the 3D grounded effect of who that person is to you, you create, make, and walk to away from that. One of the reasons I'm going to be reaching out collectively is because I'll have, well, a couple of instances. I had a homeless person walk up and start channeling Lemurian information to me. Accurate information too. And they like blinked and didn't remember. And he's like, do you have money? He didn't remember what he had just spent 20 some odd minutes channeling to me. Where my birth chart around me helps you channel your Pleiadian energy. Pleiadians, they seeded Earth, and we are their love. And many others, many others. But it just happens around me all the time. There is someone bagging my groceries, and then she started to cry and needed to hug. Waitresses that come and they tell me about an ill child. Random people on the beach that walk up to me and ask for blessings for their family. That happened in Hawaii. It's my normal. People sometimes are spontaneously moved to act and interact around me a certain way. And I don't take any of that personal. It's not about me. I know it's because they're having a cascade. I have, and I didn't find this on a Google or a book or a textbook, or I believe the fabric of the universe is created out of God's unconditional love, not the man-made God that we practice with in religious ways, but the energy that created our reality and seeded Earth for the Earth is here for us. I also do believe we're the fifth civilization. And there was a time and a place and a waiting and all those things. Loving somebody. It's simple to encourage, to uplift, to support. Love is easy and it feels good. Things that cause you to hurt emotionally, that's for you to work with and deal with and understand. As you work with, deal with, and understand, why did this person that? Why did so-and-so such and such? Blah, blah, blah. While you feel your own emotional landscape within yourself, you will teach yourself how to focus. I bring well, it didn't always start this way. Now I work in like these emotional packets that download with images. But I didn't start that way. It started by saying words of affirmation. I am love, love am I, the universe and I are one. And that still, I'll be driving and it runs through my head. And it's like, it's a way that I settle and reset with ease. Find words that matter to you emotionally. Repeat them. You can repeat them in your head. Saying them out loud so that your body is an intelligent creature who deserves your attention, and it can speak in more ways than pain. Lots more ways. Your body wishes to have a sacred commune with you, yourself, and your higher self. And then you have a physical reality around all of that amazingness. How you emote helps you take control of the wheel. So we're going to pull a card for unconditional love. Realizations 37. All right. Unconditional love. Last night, I slept really good. I went to bed early, and then I woke up, and I was up for several hours doing some things. And then I went back to sleep, and then woke up naturally as it felt right. I'm really enjoying this whole Christmas break. All right, unconditional love. Discernment. Oh, let's talk about this. When I say this, I mean what seeing this card made me think of in connection to unconditional love. People that are giving, generous, kind, and see the best in others can have a tendency to keep seeing the best when people are showing you their colors. Those that don't arrive are not there. Those that kept a continual habit, don't do this, it hurts me. And they're like, okay, do it. That hurts. You can't hurt enough to have somebody love you. It doesn't work that way, honey. There are those that, especially if they grew up in a house that was always under duress, they have a hard time with peace, quiet, contentment. It makes them edgy, and then they have to go and start some drama, and then watch it. Don't allow people to take your reality and shred it for their entertainment. People's opinions and thoughts are external to you and are none of your business. Those that interact, engage, work with what's actually with you, what shows up for you, what's around you, what shows care and concern and compassion, and celebrate all of the good moments. This will make it to you get to the point where you won't tolerate someone else's that's yours. You may take that home with you, not mine. Also, how your neck feels, that if you've got a tight neck, there is high possibility that you're carrying energy not yours. 33 is flashing through my head. Give me a second. All right, I'm gonna pull it. Give me 33, energy of the neck that we carry, not our own. 33. Jeez. Thanks. Order up. I had fun this morning with my guides. Anyhow, so discernment. Allow when people show you their colors to believe it. where you can cause a stagnation is if they do make actions of change and you still only see them the way that they've treated you in the past. There is someone, I received a text and then I spent some time crying. Found out later it wasn't related. But at the time, I kind of thought maybe it was that person. It was like I flinch. Like, what are you going to do next to hurt me? What are you after now? When that is your emotional response, be aware of yourself and also honor how you feel. If you don't feel safe, don't stay in the environment. Listen to your body. Your body has intelligence and it communicates. Yeah, it was definitely a Seven of Swords incident. And I knew it. I looked at that person directly and I'm like, and I told that person directly, you will betray me. No, I won't. Lies, deception, deceit. Also, let's soften that. People love to the best of their ability, not the best of your ability, which means you may need to feel love a certain way, and that person doesn't have the ability to do so. And holding that person at ransom and poisoning your own heart for what they don't have to offer is unkind to yourself. Somebody hurts you once, and then your thoughts, your emotionality, how you perceive it can repetitively hurt you. Or it can also, oh, that's not for me. Learning how to protect your inner child. That's important. You want to come out and play to feel uplifted, connected, loved, support. That feels good. Sometimes, long time ago, actually, in Alaska, I was recently new to the area and I didn't know people, and Mother's Day was approaching and my kids are like, Mom, what do we do? What do you want? What do you this? What do you that? And how we celebrated Mother's Day was going to the shelter and petting all the animals. All the animals that needed attention, we went and petted. There are ways that you can take care of yourself. I sensed I needed cuddles. I wanted to feel belonging. We were actually living in a hotel looking for a house, so it wasn't the time to have any pets. And we recently had our dog crossover. So we weren't looking for pets or anything to bring home, and that was clearly labeled before we got there. And then we just left on everything there. Years later, same location, there was a hospital that I could go to and volunteer in the NICU, and I could hold the babies. That cuddle time and holding them, yeah, you're volunteering. Look at me volunteer. I'm a good person, blah, blah, blah. No, that feels good. It's like that feeds your soul. I knew it's know the things that you need and why you need them and why they matter. All right. So, discernment, reflection. Yeah, and people, they love to the best of their ability. Do your best not to take it personal if it's not good enough for you. And that's okay. There is this, her name is Kate's Regretless Life. I highly recommend her. I was listening to her, and she has this, well, that's not my person. And that helped me declutter some of my mindscape. It was like, that's right. That's not my person. Because love, compassion, kind, that's always me. And if that's not what's in the reality of me, that's not my person. And that helped me heal old wounds. And it helped me address issues in my own emotional body. it felt good to realize, oh, not mine, not mine. My neck felt better. Discernment. Okay. Bottom of the deck, dynamic. I'm going to talk about autism in a moment, but let me read the card of dynamic. The frequency of dynamic supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origins and frequencies. It helps us put together a reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and great joy. Ease, grace, and great joy. An autistic mind, this is my own blah, blah, blah. Some of it researched way more thoroughly than I wished. But the autistic mind is always wired in a multidimensional state. Yeah, we have this society, and we're taught how to act and interact and react with it. And we're taught from a very little age. This is what society is. This is how I show up, and this is where I go to church on Sundays, and this is what I do on Mondays, and this is what my job is, and my hat is my mothering, my hat is my fathering. We wear these hats, and this is who I am because of external of me. An autistic person, parts of their brainscape is wired into the multidimensional realms of reality. And accepting, understanding, integrating with their views helps you set down things that we didn't mean to pick up. I am as masculine as I am feminine. Our society mostly thinks I'm feminine. Thank you. I have a belief to be completely both. A lot of that has to do with the internal heart structure I've been working on. The divine masculine and feminine energy rest in the actual heart of your body, but our hearts are way more than a pumping muscle. It is the first cell created in your vessel, and it creates your tongue, and it makes you your authentic self. And when you desire, I desire good things for my kids. I desire a world of peace. I desire people to be euphoric, happy, uplifted, and out of stagnation. I desire to see a world that doesn't kind of remind me of the zombie apocalypse. The things that you care about, those are the things that you're closer wrapped into your emotionality with. The unconditional love of the universe moves with that. Okay, top of the deck. Divine masculine energy. Hello. What came? Hold on, something wished. What are you? What you do and why you do it. Oh, the frequency of the solar plexus. The solar plexus helps us to realize who we are and who we want to be so that we can set a course for our goals. The clarity, know what you do and why you do it. All right. Okay, I got to show you this. So, 3, 3, 3, 3. Discernment and divine masculine energy. 2, 2, 2. Can we get a 4? No, that was a 1. But I am going to grab it and put it next to our solar plexus. The solar plexus are many people. Holy cow, we're already 24 minutes in and I haven't started the light language. A lot of low self-esteem and fear is, I believe, one of the controlling factors in our consumption of reality. Okay, top of the deck. Abundance, 8. Okay. Then I'm going to sneeze. Angels. Sorry. Okay. Actually, sorry, not sorry. Unapologetic. I am working on not saying that word so often. I don't like to be a burden or a bother. It's even when I pick up the phone, am I calling it a good time? It's a program I'm rewriting within myself. Live without remorse, without regret, unapologetically. Celebrate yourself, your friends, your family, your goals, the things that you love. So, sorry, not sorry. Okay. My feet are curled up. Just listening. I'm going to place us in my mindscape at the top of a volcano. All the things not of you that you don't wish to carry can be placed, consumed, and turned into new earth. And it really matches the color scheme of the cards that were drawn. Heat, reds, fives. And I'm also going to move the candle closer. Which one did I grab? Citrus. Okay. Is it too close? Can't see it. I can see it. You can't see it. It is on top of reflection and divine masculine. It's connecting our twos to our threes, or our threes to our twos, depending on which directionality you're coming from. So, recognition. When you look at somebody and you know that person's familiar, I believe those are to be messages from your soul. Nines. More than, bigger than that, but an abbreviation of. You create your own reality. Everybody does. And with that is time jumping. It is releasing unkind karma. It is terraforming. You are designed to be the center of your own universe. No one can be you. And everybody wishes to be the center of their own universe, whether they're acutely aware of it or not. Being the center of your universe, you feel the fabric around you move and shift. Your thoughts become words that strangers speak. Your goals, aspirations, desires synchronistically line up, and they're always right there. And there's definitely bumps along the road. But you wish to be the center of your own reality. And when you can't be the center, that is, and when I say can't, stuck in a low emotionality, a depressed state, an anxious state, I'm not sure who you are. Well, I like this person, or I like that person, and this person said that about that person, so then I gotta, that. That. A lot of people are stuck there. And one of the ways to get unstuck is you follow what you like, what inspires you, what encourages you, what makes sense, what resonates, what, claim this, like that reading. You connect. By the way, liking does connect. But you connect to the things that you wish to partake in. And I suggest do it with permission-based. I permit healing. I allow benefit to my reality. I support structure that helps. I be mindful. And that will help you crawl out of the not being behind the wheel in your own universe. One of the things I love about religion is it gets you closer to source. And religion comes all sorts of shapes, all sorts of kinds, all sorts of styles, all sorts of flavors, all sorts of cultures. And there is, when I look at religion, I think of it like if I was a god, I would speak in a way that every person could hear their own way. And that's kind of how I think of religion. It's God's massive voice showing us ways to love ourselves and lift us up. But then I also think a Luciferian energy has a toxic tar on the organs that hold us down. So you're not going to find that in a text script. So, to the volcano. I had a near-death experience on a stretch of a road. And right underneath that road is all kind of incredible volcano activity. And that's the things too big for me, they go there. I've picked up that practice over 3 years ago, and it's one of my strongest. It burns through energy that doesn't have a place, doesn't have belonging in your own reality. Volcanoes, Gaia is creating more land mass, more earth, and more for us. Like, actively with awareness. I also believe we'll have a cold snap and that more life will be happening in our oceans, and the plants are also evolving and they're becoming better equipped to nurture us. They've always had the potential, but now we can scientifically prove and show it, which means we can, well, prove it to me, walk towards it. Actually, if you look up the plants that you grow, they do have more nutritional value than the plants from a supermarket, unless that supermarket knows to sing to their plants. I've came across communities that also embed healing energy into their food all the time because it's obvious. I was so glad when I saw that because I'm like, I didn't know others knew. So, to the volcano, the things that don't serve. Release and let go. Give the burdens to the angels and create a happy bubble and let that bubble expand. Wrap it into earth. Focusing on the heat and the flicker. Feel the red, the oranges, and the yellows. Look at the black molten as it takes and consumes that which you wish to give it, that which you're ready to let go of. That feels good to release. Niatusha suya tariata kuda maniasa yam kuya namiasa shuyata yamuya. Nuiasa tuya naniata yakuya. Huya namoya tariata uya moya seata yatianaya. Kuya shasa shuyata yanamuya. Nia tuya niasa taruya tukura tariamoya namiasa. Kuyama shasa suyata kayananiata. Healing light. Kuya namoya sashasuya naya nanime sataya takayana shasataya nia sashasataya nonomia satar kuya nania tariata nomoya sa. Disperse. I could have went much longer with that. That felt really good. All right. Abundance. 8. The power of oxygen. Okay, I talked a bit about our man-made God that humans and humanity have created to understand their own self. God is internal. It's in the air. Like 8s. Always with you. Always with you. And that last breath that you let go of. Okay. a random card just in reference to the light language, and then we shall go. Conception. Birthing place of new. The frequency of conception inspires us to bring our consciousness to our origin, and then the place where everything in creation begins. It helps us to remember the infinite potential and possibilities of this space and what we can manifest through our own focused awareness and attention. Take care and be well. Oh, and as a side note, every 1 day a week for this month, there will be an automatic video flowing towards you guys. And I've started working on February. This one's going to be released immediately because that heat and the volcano felt amazing. What woke me up before I started my partial midnight journey was the cold. So I'm going to release it now, just in case there's someone out there. Well, for those that are cold. Take care. Be warm.